What happens when people stop caring? If we keep up with the way we treat our planet in the future, our world as we know it will drastically change. Flooding, natural disasters, drained resources, and a possible ice age. Sound like a good time?
It's getting hot in here.
Hot and so hot in here. So hot and oh. Want a little bit of.
How do you feel about global warming, Mr. Young?
Well, I'm not sure exactly if there is such a thing as global warming. You know, this scientist says there is, this one says there isn't. So right now, you know, yeah, it's great that we want to conserve our resources and stuff, but as far as the whole global warming thing is, I don't believe it.
About global warming. You don't have any comment? Do you know that by driving your car to school you contribute every day? How do you feel about that?
How do you think global warming will affect us in the future?
It's going to ruin our society. It'll kill all the baby animals and ruin Mother Nature's earth. Stop global warming before it's too late.
How do you feel about global warming?
Global warming is everyone's responsibility, and we're not nearly being as proactive as we need to be.
How do you feel about global warming?
I think it's very bad.
How do you think the world will change with global warming?
With global warming, the ice caps will begin to melt, and then there'll be flooding, and all our prime property will be wiped out. So you should buy in Philadelphia some land so that you have prime beachfront property.
How do you feel about global warming?
I feel that it's bad and that we should all work together to destroy pollution and go green.
I think so.
Pollution. Trees are 50% carbon. When they are cut down or burned, the CO2 escapes back into the atmosphere.
30% of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere each year is the result of deforestation. What are you going to do with that?
Kill it. I'm gonna kill all the trees so I can build a big mall.
Poor trees.
The Arctic is feeling the effects of global warming the most. Average temperatures in Alaska, Western Canada, and Eastern Russia have risen at twice the global average.
Rises of just 4 inches could flood many South Sea islands and swamp large parts of Southeast Asia.
Arctic ice is rapidly disappearing, and the region may have its first completely ice-free summer by 2040. Polar bears and indigenous cultures are already suffering from the sea ice loss.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
Humans are pouring carbon dioxide into the atmosphere much faster than plants and oceans can absorb it.
These gases persist in the atmosphere for years, meaning that even if such emissions were eliminated today, it would not immediately stop global warming.
Motor vehicles are responsible for about 33% of annual U.S. emissions of CO2.
If the amount of cars on the road continues to increase, an estimated 1.2 billion motor vehicles will be present by 2030.
Help the problem. Increase fuel efficiency with vehicles such as hybrid cars.
When pass me by. Isn't it ironic?